Okay, what's going on, Playboy? What's going on with the Playboy? What's going on? How you guys doing? So, I guess a couple things. I'll say hello to some people, but I'm really busy. I've got to get back to. I'll turn on some comments real quick. Just say hello to my friends. All messages are visible. There you go. V Boyer. First name I seen was V Boyer. How you doing, V Boyer? Good to see you. How's everybody doing? Sorry about the light. Let's see if I can turn this light down a little bit. Let me see if I can make this light go a little bit dimmer here. It's a little bit too bright. I think, there it is. There it is. That's a little bit better. Okay. So cool. Well, listen, I only came on because so many people have contacted me, and I want to say thank you to the people who have contacted me. All I can say really is we don't stop. I'm not going to stop, And so I think tomorrow, let's see. I just, you never know how court's going to go. We've kind of learned that, haven't we? And, it's been a long road, I sent I was looking over the materials I'm going to be presenting tomorrow. I first sent Asshole Troll Mafia. I first sent the mass Asshole Troll Mafia. I sent them a cease and desist in March and said, stop making videos about me or I'm going to sue you. Because I've put everything into nice little bunches now. So, and she did not cease and desist. So thanks, Will. I appreciate the super chat. I may have to do a fundraiser tomorrow. I've talked to the people on my team. The people on my team don't want any money. I can't even wrap that around my head, really, I said, why can't I raise some money and give it to you? And that person or persons said to me, I'm not doing this with you for money. Hard to, big lump in my throat, big lump in my throat. It's the right thing to do. And, someday this is all going to come out in a book. I can't wait for it to come out in a book. But, we're not going to stop. We're going to change this culture. This is wrong to do. This is, I've asked this person to stop doing this for months. She's caused a lot of heartache and strife with my friends and my family. And it's the right thing to do to fight for justice. And someone can't say that you have a Ponzi scheme. If you guys are not familiar with Spencer Cornelia, okay, I'm gonna show you guys one of my favorite creators. I want to show you guys something. This guy's name, Spencer Cornelia. Okay, I watch his videos all the time. I mean, thank God this room is just our people. Maybe I can change who can talk because I probably can. I can probably change the restrictions now. But this guy's name is Spencer Cornelia. Okay, this is one of my favorite creators on YouTube. If you don't know what a Ponzi scheme is, Spencer Cornelia breaks down Ponzi scheme after Ponzi scheme after Ponzi scheme. That's what he does for a living. He teaches it, and he's got almost, I think, 500,000 subscribers. He teaches you what a Ponzi scheme is. I've never had anything like that. I've never had a technology that's a Ponzi scheme. I've never been involved with a Ponzi scheme. I've never had anything to do with a Ponzi scheme. I've never borrowed money from investors to pay back other investors or blackmailed people who invested in the things that I was doing. So those things are patently false. They're absolute, complete, and outright lies. And you know this because not only has my friend David Condon said aloud, I put in 25,000. I don't feel cheated at all. Chille did everything he could to run Coded Friends the best that he possibly could. He's still one of my best friends. Still. But to say that about me when I do raise money for technologies and for companies, and I've done all kinds of fundraising in my life, to say that about me hurts me long term for the rest of my life. And that's the reason why I've decided to file a lawsuit. What truly pushed me over the edge, the final thing, was my website being hacked time and time and time again. And the stalking of me, which will show up in the amended complaint. You know, you don't get to stalk people. That's just wrong. I shouldn't have to hide my location. I shouldn't, my friends and family and people I associate with, I should be able to go someplace and then not have a bunch of people call there. Do you understand? I haven't done anything so wrong to anybody. No matter if everything ever said about me is true, I still haven't done anything wrong enough to stalk me around the world. I'm not O.J. Simpson. I didn't kill my wife and get away with it. There's no dead bodies. There's no injured people. So the stalking, harassment, and defamation. So we have to see how court goes tomorrow. There's a good probability, hoping that, you know, court, you never know. So we have to, but we've dotted the I's and crossed the T's here. We have to make sure, but we'll probably do a fundraiser tomorrow. So you guys can spread the word around. If people want to donate, great. Let me put a proper fundraiser together so we can do a proper fundraiser, because we're not going to have to raise very much money, because the people I'm working with, like they said, they're not taking any money. We're going to win this eventually. But the fees that we're going to raise money for are for the courier costs, because I'm not on the electronic filing system. Each courier costs $55. So far, we've done 3 couriers in 1 week. And then there's going to be, I can't say, if I say what, there's other things in court costs that we have to pay for. And I will show you guys what that is and show you what that court cost is. But let me put a proper fundraiser together. Let's make sure we get through tomorrow first. You know, that's why I wasn't rushing to raise funds for this, because, you know, you never know how it's going to go. But the merits of this case and what it seems like from the judge is that she is a person who's going to look at the merits of the case. And that's what we're trying to get to. And, you know, you can always tell when you're taking on somebody who, thanks, I appreciate the super chat. I can't see it. Thank you. Thank you, William. I appreciate it. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm going to put together like a GoFundMe or GoSendMe or whatever they're called. There's a few different options. I'm going to put one together tomorrow. But let's get through court tomorrow. You know, you never know. And I've learned this the hard way. I'm not going to predict anything. I will say this, though, that we have put together a very comprehensive package. And I've learned my lessons. And going into federal court, I have what's called deference for federal court. Deference is not, I don't have a lot of deference for state courts, because you have lawyers who fill in as judges, you have magistrates, you have all these different levels it's just so corrupt in state court. Whereas in federal court, you're more likely to get a fair shake. Ask a cop how much they like federal court, and they'll tell you they hate federal court. Federal court, you're going to get, your evidence is going to be heard. Now, that doesn't mean there can't be a travesty of justice that happens. There sure can be. But you're more likely to be heard in federal court. And so that's part of the reason why we filed in federal court. That's perfect. That's perfect. But, you know, you can say things that are silly, but the truth is that we're just for the people here, Troll Hunter, King Oz, what's up, my brother? How are you, man? We're going to win this eventually based on the merits of the case. Was there stalking? Was there harassment? Was there outright lies made up? Have I ever owned? And again, if you guys have never seen Spencer Cornelia, he's going to explain to you what a Ponzi scheme is. You guys should take a look at Spencer Cornelia and listen to him. You know? So he will explain what a Ponzi scheme is. If you don't know what it is, listen to Spencer Cornelia. So I'm probably going to do it tomorrow night, but let's get through this first round of court. You know, They filed a motion to dismiss. They filed, there's a lot of things that are going to happen tomorrow that we'll have to see what happens, is what we'll do, but I feel like we have a very strong position, and I feel like, what we're going to do is we're going to win. Thomas, this channel particularly is about overturning Terry versus Ohio. However, because of the culture on YouTube, the people who, what they do call harassing, but they call it trolling, I'm suing a couple of them, and I'm going to sue 3 more after these 2. And I'm just going to keep on suing people until this harassment and defamation is run off of YouTube. And I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to keep on suing people who spread lies and defamation and slander and stalk people. That woman I'm suing, Kate Peters, she already has made an announcement that they found somebody else to target. That's unacceptable, Miss Peter. That's unacceptable, your behavior and what you do. And I'm going to take her down. I'm going to take her down off of YouTube. I'm going to sue her and ask for federal equitable relief, that her channel is completely removed and that she is banned from social media. And I'm bringing in a bunch of people she's already done this to, who've already written sworn affidavits, and I'm going to bring them in as witnesses. And I'm going to show that there's a pattern in practice. That's cops. There's a pattern of harassment, stalking, defamation from this person, is what I'm going to do. That's my legal recourse, and so that's what I'm going to do. But her lawyers who just got that money, they're going to burn through it as fast as they can because they know the case is the loser, and then they're going to settle out in the end, and that's fine. They can burn through their money, but I'm not going to tolerate it, V. Boyer, and you know that, and I know that you know that. I know that you know that for sure. So, but I just wanted to come on. Tomorrow, I will put together something. I'll ask some friends of the channel to put together some sort of fundraiser, which site we use, because I'm going to be inundated in the things I'm doing right now for the next 24 hours. I hope I sleep well tonight because, it's always stressful. It's always stressful, especially going in front of a federal judge, because you really have to show respect to the federal court, because it doesn't matter which city, state, zip code you are in. If you do it wrong there, that judge can arrest you wherever you are. So you've got to make sure, Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that. God bless you, man. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to try to get a good night's sleep. I'm going to try to get a good night's sleep tonight, but we're just going to continue down the line. We're just going to continue, and we're not going to stop. But I only came on, and I really got to get back to work, to be honest, but so many of you guys reached out to me that I just wanted to make a quick video and let you guys know I'm okay, and this is going to happen tomorrow. It is a video call-in, so I could only imagine how many people that the troll mafia has shared that call-in with. That's astounding to me, but that's what they do. So it's just terrible. It's just a terrible, terrible system, and I'm not going to tolerate it. And Kate, you got away with this for long enough. Kate, you've done this to people for so many years now, and nobody just turned and faced you and showed the horrors that you have committed to other people in real life. And for that reason, I'm going to sue you, and I'm going to sue you in 2 more ways. This is only not one way. I'm not just suing you for defamation, Kate. I'm suing you for harassment and stalking as well. Those will be on the amended complaint. I sent your lawyer a snippet today, a motion today, and I asked him to sign the motion for me to begin the 2nd amended complaint without you filing a response yet, because I'm definitely suing you under 2 more categories. So you'll have to defend that as well, okay? Because I'm not going to tolerate this. I'm a good person, and I don't deserve my family, my friends, my coworkers, my investors, my previous relationships. I don't deserve those people to be stalked and harassed and entangled. And everybody here has had a breakup with somebody, whether that be in a personal romantic relationship or in a business relationship. Everybody's had some sort of breakup with another person in life, and they don't need a troll mafia looking up every single thing that's ever gone adversely for you in your life and then trying to shine a spotlight on that and say, look what a horrible human being this is. And that's exactly what this person has done to me. And it's astoundingly false and stupid. And it's so juvenile. The insults include, but not limited to, you're short and you're gay. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what kind of universe are we living in? Number one, I'm short. I don't mind one bit, but I'm not gay. So if I was, I would just be gay. It doesn't insult me at all. And then people wanting to use racial slurs just for the fact that I find homophobia disgusting. That to me, from that attorney, the California State Bar attorney who said that to me, is just another level of sickness that I feel is this troll mafia. And that's the reason why their channel should be reported and their channel should be removed from YouTube. And that's my goal. And that's what I'm doing with these lawsuits. The person and people who are helping me with my administrative paperwork and understand the proper theories of law to do the things I'm doing won't take any money. We're going to have to raise some money to do the couriers and to do the filings and to do some certain things legally within the court system that do have fees to them. So I'll do a fundraiser tomorrow. But this is absurd. This is absurd. Whatever kind of criminal history I've ever had in my life, none of those things equate to rape, robbery, murder. Nothing equates to anything that was violent in nature or hurt another person or left another person damaged. No matter what they've ever said about me, I've been charged with things in my life. I've never hurt anybody. So to try to character assassinate me, and they've done this to lots of people. It's not just me. So, but I'm not going to tolerate this. And I will fight against this until I'm dead. I will never, ever, ever stop. I swear to God. And on my mother's eyes, I will not stop until this stops. Every single video from that woman will be taken down. She will apologize and she will pay me or I do not stop. The evidence is overwhelming. The evidence is absolutely overwhelming. So by the time we actually get to all the evidence being submitted, by the time we actually get there, I will then hold her accountable for the legal fees. For the time, someone just wrote that in there. We will hold her accountable for paying me for the rest of my life, for causing me this amount of damage. And this amount of strife and heartache where I have to hide my location because they're openly stalking me and they think it's funny. It's not. So I will not ever acquiesce. I will never back down, surrender, retreat, step back. I will never give one single millimeter until I take this woman down through the legal channels, through federal court. And I won't stop. You cannot reason with me after what this woman has done to my friends and my family. You cannot reason with me after she's called me a Ponzi schemer, a date rape drugger. I sold a date rape drug. Incredible, bombastic things. And I will not stop because of it. I'm sorry. Forgive me for my passion boiling over, but the idea, remember, when I was arrested and charged with 5 crimes in 2002, I did not plead guilty to anything that wasn't true. I had a possession of a drug. I claimed it. I said, yes, I had possession of that. When you're a first-time offender in the criminal justice system in America, they give you a diversion program. I was a first-time offender and not a drug addict of any kind, not at all whatsoever. Or selling drugs or addicted to drugs or selling any kind of drugs, nothing. And the facts show that. The facts show that that's not true. And this person who has defamed me knows these facts. She can look it up on anything. I have no conviction for these things. She puts it in the title of the videos she makes. I will not tolerate this. I will not back down. I will not stop. I will not ever quit. She's called me a cokehead. We've counted hundreds of times. Where have I ever been charged with being on cocaine? Where have I ever charged with having cocaine on my presence? When have I ever been charged with methamphetamines? When have I ever been charged with having any kind of chemical that you're calling me these names? It violates my rights. It'll come in your amended complaint, honey. So it's just that simple. It's just that simple. I just want my people to know. I want my people to know I'm not going to stop. That's all. I'm not going to tolerate someone bullying another person. She just picked on the wrong guy. She thought that this would be an LOL suit. I can't wait to tell the judge tomorrow. I'm going to open up with it, Katie. Your LOL suit. That's what you think it is. You're in big trouble. You're in big trouble. I know I shouldn't come on when I'm in this state, but I've just been working, and I want people to know that tomorrow I'll have to do a fundraiser. It's not going to be a lot, but we have to raise some funds because I'm not going to stop. That's it. That's all I have to say. So I appreciate you guys' support. So please round up some friends tomorrow. I gotta raise some cash tomorrow. I have no choice because I'm not going to allow this to happen. I'm going to stop this from happening further. And once we set a precedent in this case against these two bad people, Josh Abrams and Kate Peter, we then will set a precedent. The next time I tell someone I'm going to sue you, they're going to understand that I am not playing. I'm really, what's the most offensive to me, honestly, the people involved with this person. Quit acting like this person is a victim or I'm the dangerous person. I have a stated mission to overturn Terry versus Ohio, film cops, get the cameras in the courtrooms, in the dungeon system, and create a system based on education. Use a drone system and transparency. What the hell have I done wrong to anybody? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But I'm gonna take her down. She's going down. Your channel's going down. I'm never stopping. I don't care how many horrible comments you guys say to me. I don't care how many emails, texts, phone calls. I don't care. It doesn't matter what you guys say. By the way, just so you guys know, a few people have filled out the questionnaire. We do have people from Masshole Troll Mafia who I put out a questionnaire earlier. We've got some replies. We could, more people, a few more could come, keep coming. I can't say anything. I can't say anything what the replies say, but there are people in there who are not happy that they're a part of something that's so dark and dirty and gross. There are people who have written in already that said they didn't realize it had gone to this level of depravity and they're sorry they're a part of it. I have it written down. So it's just like that. But so that'll be tomorrow. I've got to get back and keep on working. I have to help the judge explain to the judge tomorrow that Kate calls this an LOL suit and that I am an LOL cow. It's so funny to make up lies about him and then laugh that he gets upset that we said he runs a Ponzi scheme, that he borrows money from one investor to pay back another investor, that he blackmails people. The people who support her are just, there's a few of them who are starting to defect. They're starting to realize that what they're seeing is disgusting, right? It is disgusting. It really is. So, we're going to take her down. It's just that simple. And, I have every right to tell her, I'm suing you and I'm never going to stop. You will wake up every single day and think, what else has he sued me for? I'll never stop suing you, Kate, until every video of me is taken down, till you give a full apology and you figure a settlement price out with me to work out for the rest of your life. Well, it's a little hyperbole. There'll be a payoff amount, Kate. You have to pay it. Kate, by the way, a couple of your people, not happy with you. I've got it. I've already got a couple of your people, Kate, who've come over to my channel and written things in affidavits and put their phone number and their email addresses to contact them. That they didn't know they were a part of something that had gone criminal. That they didn't know that you were paying people to stalk me. They didn't know that. They didn't know that till I read the affidavit. It's real, folks. It's real. She's paying folks to stalk me, to send me emails, to text me, to call me, to contact my friends and family. That's what she's doing. It's real. So you guys have to understand how far it's gone. There are people coming over from Masshole. That's why we put that questionnaire out, to see if there were people who were not happy with what they were seeing. So it's happening. People are coming over. They're not happy with what they're seeing. All right, listen, I'm gonna eat some ice cream and I'm gonna prepare for my case tomorrow. Man, I've been fighting. You have no idea. I've been fighting so hard. I've been fighting, like physically fighting on a mat for the past 5 days. So, yeah, anyway, I got to get the flock out of here. Listen, fundraiser tomorrow night. So we'll do a fundraiser tomorrow night. Pass the word out. I'm sorry, but I have to stop this from continuing. This has to come to an end. And you guys know it. It has to come. You know, all the auditors across YouTube, you guys should, I mean, I was getting emails today from auditors who she'd also previously harassed. All right, I got to get the flock out of here. Kill that water for a second, will you? So I'm not going to stop. And I hope you guys understand the reasons why. So I'm going to get the flock out. I got to work. All right, listen, love you guys. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. And I want the opposition to understand. Josh Abrams, remove every video. Say you're sorry and figure out a settlement offer with me. I'm more than willing to mediate it out. Kate, remove every video. Say you're sorry and figure out a settlement with me. I'm more than willing to mediate a price. But I'm not going to stop until those demands are met. It's that simple. All right, love you guys. I'll see you guys. Oh, there's Shock Professor. There you go, Shock. You're back. You are back. You are back, Shock. I got you back. All right, I got to go. Love you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gator. Doop.